So just like we've explored ways to help take care of ourselves when we're stressed, your classroom has a very special guest who's going to help you learn ways to help take care of the earth.
Mrs. G!
So 40 years ago, this pretty cool guy, he was a senator, all right, from Wisconsin, and he's really credited with starting the first Earth Day for everybody around our Earth, and for it to be the same day, just like our birthdays are the same day, to be the same day. And the reason why he decided to do this is because suddenly things were really kind of changing in our society. Our society, what is that? That's like the group of people we live in, right? He was noticing changes. And the biggest change is that suddenly we were dealing with, you ready? Disposables. So if I was a company that made disposables, I was making things to just do what with them? Go ahead, Jillian.
Use them and throw them away.
Use them and throw them away. Use them and throw them away. So a disposable is a throwaway, right? Okay, now we might get to reuse, but that's only because now we're starting to learn we need to do that. But can you believe, or could you even imagine, a world without plastic? Ooh, look at the eyes opening and the eyebrows going almost up to your foreheads. Right, a world without plastic. Didn't used to be plastic. Does everything come from the earth? Everything we have, everything we use, everything we want and maybe don't have? Does everything come from the earth? Yes or no? How many people say yes, everything comes from the earth? How many people say it comes from outer space then? Well, yeah, everything comes from the earth. Think about it. Well, look around this room. I mean, I'm seeing really nice stuff. Where does the paper come from? How about you, Hope? Exactly. Do we like trees? Do we need trees? What do trees do for us? Oh, look at these hands. I'm so happy. And you are, Phoenix?
They give us air.
Oh, as in oxygen? I need oxygen. Anybody else here need oxygen? Yeah. and what about dirty air? Do trees help us with that? It's kind of in their job description, right? So they take this dirty air, the pollution. You know about pollution, don't you? It's part of our society now. As human beings learned more and more, and we started doing terrific things, suddenly we started doing some things that were causing problems, and pollution was one of them. But there are the trees, yay trees, helping to clean our air. Now, what can you and I do to help keep those trees in place? Something real easy, real easy, that I hope you do every single day, especially in school. Because I look around and boy, I think it's one of your tools that you use here in school all the time. So I'm thinking when you're done with something, you have choices. What could we do that would help save a tree? Oh, so many hands, Miss Brown. So many hands. Let's see, someone I haven't spoken with. Is it Brendan? Tell me.
Recycling?
Oh, yeah, recycle that paper, right? Please recycle that paper. Please, let's take care of those trees. So trees clean our air. Trees get rid of that pollution, give us oxygen that gives us energy and makes us go, right? And trees help cool our earth, don't they? And that's the part I'd like you to think about. Because I know sometimes you probably see on TV that our climate is changing. How many people have seen that? All right, guess what? If any of you are worried about that, I'm saying let's not go worrying, all right? There's enough stuff that we have to do. Let's not worry about that. And here's why I'm going to say that. It's part of the tree's job to keep our earth cool, right? Let's help out by not doing anything that makes more trees come down if we don't have to. Recycle all the paper you can. Okay, remember I told you there didn't used to be plastic? Suddenly there's plastic. Now we have disposables. Remember that part? Well, so people put their heads together. How can we solve this problem? Now, what kind of plastic do you recycle at home? Let's hear some examples. Okay, Brooke.
Water bottles.
Water bottles. Okay. Okay, what else? Something different now. Not a see-through plastic bottle.
Milk cartons.
Yeah, milk jugs, right? Is that different from the see-through plastic? Sure is. Way different, right? Way different. There's another kind of plastic bottle at the house that is not see-through, is not white. Colored plastic bottles. Put all plastic bottles in your recycling bin, okay? All plastic bottles. Does this top plastic match the bottle? Tell me out loud. No. Pretty obvious, right? Okay. That's the reason why you're asked to please take the tops off and throw them away. It's because they know the top is not going to work the same way that bottle's going to work for them. Even if you're talking about my chocolate syrup that has a brown top, it's still a different plastic. So all tops need to be thrown away, okay? Do you think it's important to give them a quick rinse? Yeah, it truly is. You know why? People are working there. Do you know how awful this would smell if it wasn't rinsed out? And nobody wants to go to work and walk in the door and the place really stinks, would you? No way. So let's remember recycling is about people. Now, I want to show you what some of these things become. And so I'm going to talk about this first, okay? This see-through plastic bottles. Look at all that I see here in this room. Remember our 3 R's that I know you learned. Say it out loud. Let's talk out loud. Reduce. Reduce. Reduce is the first R. Reduce what? Reduce the stuff we throw away. Reduce everything we think we need and probably don't. But it's pretty much reduce our garbage, right? Reduce everything. Just cut it out. Reduce it. What's the second R? Reuse. Pretty important, right? So if you pick that bottle up and show everybody, if you wouldn't mind, Allison, that's a reusable bottle. So she could put water in that again for tomorrow, right? So that's reusable. And then what's on the bottom? What's the last R? Out loud. Recycle. Recycle. It's important because look at all those plastic bottles. Please recycle them. But reuse is actually more important. And reducing in the first place is the most important of all. We have to talk about what this came from the earth, since we finally did all agree everything comes from the earth, right? Okay. Clues. I'm going to give you some clues. You're going to guess. Are you ready? Okay. Now, the trees are a solid, right? Solid. Trees grow up from the earth, right? And trees are a renewable resource. Anybody know what that means? What are you thinking, Derek?
If we find the seed of it, we can plant it.
Oh, love it. Exactly. You could plant it again. Yeah. So it's renewable. It means we can make more trees. We know how to do that with a seed. The resource that this comes from, that this plastic comes from, is not renewable. It's called non-renewable. That means that the earth only has so much of it. That's it. When it's gone, it's gone. So, and it's not a solid. So come on, detectives, we're going to figure this out. Wait till you hear my clues. It's a liquid. Next clue. It's deep inside the earth. Okay. Important clue. Companies drill for it because we all need it. We use it all the time, not just to make plastic, heat our houses. Look at all these hands, Miss Brown. You want to tell me out loud what you think it is? Oil. Oh, you're wonderful. So do you think oil is valuable? So making disposable things is kind of tough to take sometimes. Because when you're talking about disposables, that means you're taking something out of the earth, you're making it, you're using it, you're throwing it out in another hole in the earth, which is what a landfill is. Plastic bottles should always be recycled, kids, okay? Give it your best shot. That's all you could ever do. This is what your toys are made of, by the way. Different factory totally. Chop it up, melt it down, All toys are made from that. Playgrounds are made from that. And the colored plastic bottles, when you chop up these and melt all the colors together, picture this for a minute, what do you think you get? You always end up with when you have all your colors together. Black. Black's the answer. So if you look at all of your computers over there, look at the keyboard, for instance. Material. Well, this material is polyester. Who knows that word? Polyester. Yeah. Do you think you are wearing polyester? Now you might be looking at something that is polyester, and you'll say, see-through plastic bottles. Okay? Saving oil, reusing, and recycling. I absolutely loved being here with you guys. Fourth graders at North Pocono. Are we proud?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are we North Pocono proud?
Yes.
Are we fabulous recyclers? Yes. And are we going to help the earth all the time, every day, Earth Day? Yes. I thank you for that. Thank you very, 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 very much for helping our earth. Thank you. Thank you.